Happy midday, Terrell Barnes, Bloomingdale Township Democratic Organization Chair, coming at you Sunday, September 28th. Coming at you one day after our kitchen table day of action, September 27th. It was Saturday, September 27th, from 2 to 4 at the intersections of Bloomingdale and Glendale Heights. We had a kitchen table day of action. It was an action planned around really raising awareness about affordability, the high cost of living. Just here in Bloomingdale Township, the cost of living is 23% higher than the national average. Our groceries are 6 to 8% higher than the national average, according to payscale.com and lots of other just websites that measure this sort of thing. We want to really get out there and spread awareness around that, and spread awareness around some of the cuts that the Trump administration has administered. He's not really funding a lot of the programs that Biden funded, even toward the end of Biden's budget, and a lot of that stuff wasn't funded in his budget to give tax cuts to the richest 1%. So we're back here again. There's not enough revenue to really fund our priorities, and people are falling through the cracks, and that's the big issue. So economics was a big push yesterday. We got out there. We had 30, 40 people come. It's very good, waving signs, talking about the cost of living, cost of eggs, cost of just everything under the sun. That's 6 to 8% higher than the national average for grocery prices right here in Bloomingdale Township. Delivering that hyper-local message of what's going on. Got a lot of attention in Bloomingdale Township. We put it on our page. We interviewed some of the candidates who were running for Congress. Some folks have stopped by. They saw us on Facebook Live, stopped by. They gave signatures, and we just got to hear stories. Got to hear stories of a young woman who lived in Camden Apartments right over here in Bloomingdale. In fact, I lived there from the mid-'90s to like the end of the '90s. She told me it's like it's still a apartment complex where it's renting, or is it condos now? She goes, no, I wish it were condos. And I'm like, why? She goes, well, I'm paying $2,700 a month in rent for I think she mentioned a one-bedroom apartment, 1 or 2 bedroom apartment, perhaps in the Camden unit. So that's pretty high. The rent is pretty high over there. Things have skyrocketed. Working families are just having to do more with less. The last year since Trump was inaugurated, the dollar has lost 13% of its value, and inflation is just through the roof. So, getting the worst of both worlds. Dollar is lower, inflation through the roof, the worst of both worlds. And that's what Bloomingdale Township families are living under, and the excitement of getting out there and just spreading awareness around that. No signs are really about Donald Trump. We know about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a threat to democracy, a threat to everything we're trying to build. But working families, the bread and butter, the economics. The math is not mathing right now. And working families in Bloomingdale Township see it, they feel it, and they were out there. We're waving American flags. We're talking, standing up for veterans. Had many veterans present. Some folks from veterans groups came out there yesterday, so it was great to have many campaigns. Folks from veterans groups come out there. Bloomingdale Township is really leaning into who we are. We have the highest concentration of veterans in all the townships that make up DuPage County. So it was a great time. Action, not necessarily a protest, but an action to spread awareness that I can really get behind. May look to do some of that into the future. It was a great event. We had a lot of our elected officials out there, a lot of people just rolling up, coming in from the site. If you can, come out to our meetings. We have our meeting fourth Tuesday of every month. I think our next meeting, look it up, fourth Tuesday every month at Bloomingdale Public Library. Check out our website. If you can, give $5, $10. It can really help us drive and get our candidates onto the ballot and really get our issues really front and center. We're focusing local. We're really focused around the school board, the library board, the village, and the local village president races, those sort of things. So stay active. There's change coming, but we got to force that change locally at the hyper local level. Have a good one on this Sunday. I'm going to go out and canvass. I'm in my precinct right now, so grabbing petitions for myself, for others, and definitely check out our website, www.bloomingdaletownshipdems.org, www.bloomingdaletownshipdems.org, for Tuesday of every month. Get out to our meeting. If you can, give $5, $10 a day. I'm a local elected official as well. Look for me as well. I can use some help to continue to secure elected status onto the ballot, and just really forcing a change in the agenda that's going forward. But working families front and center, and we're out there in Bloomingdale Township. Have a great one all.